let's actually look at match point 3, and this has been one of the stranger sort of disappointments because there's been a bit of a lean patch for Ajinkya Rahane. Is that a cause for concern for Pune? We can establish that as well because Rahane, of course, star Indian player, one of the key batsmen in that team, opens the batting as well. Let's put some numbers up. These are these are indications of why Ajinkya Rahane hasn't had quite a good run. Just his highest score is 30, no other 50s in there, and that fifth highest score is 22. Brad, when you have a campaign such as the one, you have a team such as Pune, which is not littered with stars, there's a few but not, then you need one of your star Indian performers to come good, and Rahane has been a little bit blow hot, blow cold.
Well, to his standards, he's been pretty ordinary, and I've probably been a little harsh with that statement, but I think he'd be quite happy that they're in the finals. Tripathi's doing well, Tawari's doing well, and also you've got Smith and Stokes are starting to do extremely well with the bat, so as well as Dhoni. So he's got that support around him, so it's not a huge headache for the super giant. The thing is, he hasn't performed. He's due for a big score. Finals are coming up, and I think on the big stage, knowing that he's picked for the Champions League trophy team now for India, he can relax. He's got no pressure on him. He can just go out there and bat. Expect a big score from him in the finals. Yeah, 4 single-digit scores, Akash, and also I think just 3 scores of over 30 in this tournament for Ajinkya Rahane. Maybe shaving doesn't help. Remember, all these guys, they decided to shave and something happened. But that aside, have you noticed something that's slightly off in his batting this time?
You know, I'm slightly perplexed because since Tripathi is going great guns at the other end, it should have allowed Ajinkya Rahane to just play his natural game, the game that comes naturally to him, and bat deep into the innings. That hasn't happened. He's been trying a few things a little too early for my liking, and I'm sure he might just agree with that statement as well. But then if Pune were to do well, you know, the young guns, the lesser known players can take you till that far. And after that, senior guys must take over. So if they reach the playoffs, and I'm sure they will, and then I think it will be for Rahane to fire, because if he doesn't, I promise you they'll struggle, because Tripathi has been outstanding. He's papered over a few cracks, but then come the playoffs, you need the big guys.
So let's also actually go ahead.
Just on Rahane there, he seems to be getting caught in the slips, caught behind and out point. Usually the times that I've seen him where he's really dominating, he's over the ball and he pierces those gaps along the ground. He's just probably trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard. He's taking his head off it. So just sit back, time it, get it through the gap, because you're good enough.
Yeah, no better time than this to actually come good in the tournament, especially when you are a pedigreed Indian player.